Hello everyone, today I'm going to be taking a look at a new booster for Warmachine Mark IV from Steamforged Games, and this is for the Cryx Necrofactorium. Okay then, our Battlegroup box set for the Cryx Necrofactorium. These are sort of standard, generic boxes for Warmachine, and by generic I mean the little front part that tells you what's in it is separate. QR code on the front so you can scan it to see who's inside. As a Battlegroup box, this will make 20 points for your Cryx force. If I pop this open, we have a set of bubble wrapped bags. So this includes 3 Warjacks and a Warcaster. And if I pop one of these, oh, lorks. There's a lot in there, isn't there? So what do we got? 2 bases, which are 40mm round lips. We have our Warjack bodies. There are scaffolding pieces to be removed, so internally there you can see some between the leg and the thigh just in here, but the prints themselves look good quality. Bit of cleanup from supports has been done on them already. You may want to give them another run round depending on how particular you are. Then we have heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Is that right? Oh, more than that. There's an absolute ton of heads. So, for 2 bodies, we have got your backpack. 6 different heads, which are paired. If I reverse that and that, they're also drilled, but they're not drilled, pre-cast, pre-printed to have an insert slot for a magnet. So you can magnetize these into the actual bodies. Then we have something similar for the backs of the little Warjacks. Depending on the type of monster you're building. Oh, that's another set of heads. 4 sets of heads. And 1, 2, 4 sets of back piece. Right. Options everywhere. I'll have to go through and see which is which, because the idea behind this is you can make up your various unit types as magnetized variants. So you get 2 bodies in there and then all the options you need to make those 2 into any that you desire. So a ton of options, which is very cool, especially if you're running around the place with your little raptors biting at people's heads. So that's uno. Then for this massive beast, oh dearie me, my, it's not wanting to come out. Big 60mm base, and again all the options with the Warjack. Right, I'm not going to go through these individually right now. I am going instead to get these cleaned up, stick some magnets in, and when we come back we can look at it in more detail. Okay, back then with the models all built, and we're going to start off with our Warcaster, Discerptor Eviscerus, possibly. No build on this one, so around 50 mil to the top of the stacks, and around 32 to eye level. Interesting looking creation. A bit of cleanup to do. There are still some supports here and there when it arrives, so you just have to go around it and trim them away with a sharp blade. Game-wise, Eviscerus has some abilities like retaliatory strike. So he's a field marshal. Any cohorts within your warband gain retaliatory strike, which allows you to hit back if hit by an enemy melee attack with a basic attack. So you only make one per turn, but if your opponent decides to hit you, they may find themselves getting smacked back unexpectedly, which is good. Also has Chop Chop, so when a model from the battle group destroys an enemy construct with a melee attack, they can remove D3+1 damage on themselves. From one model in the battle group that's currently in control range. So better than from themselves. He also repairs, as you may imagine, so a lot of ways to get damage back, which is very much in keeping with Cryx. So that's our Warcaster. Okay, on to the first of the Warjacks, the Malefactor. So this contains a multitude of parts, as you've seen. It will stand a mighty 40 mil to eye level. I use that phrase quite wrongly. And around about 60 mil to the highest point. Really nice bit of kit. Some great design aesthetics from Cryx in there. A little bit of cleanup to do with removing the occasional support strut that's still there, but nothing major. Obviously, there are a multitude of options, hence magnets are your friend, so you can set it up in a variety of ways. We could lose those arms and go for something more close combat orientated. And presto changeo, there you have it, a completely different jack. So you get enough components for all the head options. So there are 4 different heads in there: the Berserk, Shroud, Overtake, and Soul Claiming. 4 of each right arm and left arm. So you've got your fell axes, harpoons, plague cannons, ripping claws, and spiked shields. Really is a toolbox heavy mech for the Cryx. And considering your core Warjack, from the command set, the Hades is only buildable in one way. This offers up a ton of options for you to play around with. And like I say, with the use of magnets, save yourself a bit of money as well, because you won't have to buy multiple jacks. You can just run this one. Okay, the Raptors then. Again, really quick to put together because, again, there's not much to them. You have the backs and the heads are optional, and there are enough in here to make all 4 types of raptor head or raptor back. So whether it happens to be something like the arc nodes, or wanting to drop on heavy armor, or the light spiker, you've got the options in there for those, along with all of the heads. So you can do pairs of anything, any combination you want. Again, really nice crisp prints on them. Little cleanup to do here and there. You'll mostly find the occasional sort of support under these overhangs or things like that, but it's not a particularly onerous task to clean them out. And at the end of the day, you get that very distinctive raptor look, which is one of the most iconic silhouettes of Cryx, I would think. and a pair of vicious brutes on the tabletop to boot. All right then, a chunky 20-ish points of booster, bringing your command set up to, well, up from Recon into bigger games. So you can easily play 50 points with this now, adding in those new jacks, including things like the Raptors and all the variants that we've seen from the sort of launch of Mark IV under Privateer Press. Steamforged are just continuing that. So magnetization options in there are great. It means you've got an awful lot of flexibility, so you don't have to buy multiple jacks. You can just pick and choose the right tool for the right job, and they do look absolutely fantastic. But let me know what you think below. Until next time, bye-bye.
Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.